Wow. Hello. All right, so this is me, Noelia, and I want to work on removing some energies from myself or from whoever listens to this recording later. So I'm going to ask my guides, angels, higher selves, and yours, source energy, to be here with us. Take a nice and deep breath. And do it again. And one more time. I'm going to change the music so I can focus more because of the words. I might, it might interfere with what I'm trying to do. So I'm thanking my light beings for coming, my team, spirit guides and gods and goddesses, angels, archangels, higher self, and yours as well for being here. I am calling you to help me remove some energies from our bodies. I already feel the energies from the beings being here. And the energies that I want to remove are fear of persecution, fear of being seen, fear of stepping into our power, also the fear of responsibility of having that power, and being afraid of failure. Basically, what they call the witch wound. As I say, the witch wound, I see the goddess Hecate coming. I see the goddess Sekhmet next to her. Anubis, Thoth, Freya, Hathor, Isis, Ma'at, Sobek, I also see a Hindu goddess. Her name is Kali, the Dark Mothers. to remove these fears. We need their energy. They are in a circle around this purple fire. There's a huge flame in the middle of all of them. It is nighttime, and if you look up, you can see all the stars shining. And I feel the cooler air. Hecate calls me to get closer. She holds my two hands on her hands. Oh, and she looks at me in the eyes and says, "Are you ready to really release these fears?" I'm getting this feeling inside of a very loving energy. I tell her, yes, I am ready. Please do remove these fears. They're no longer needed, she says. They hinder your growth. They don't let you move up. These fears were here for a reason, for a while. They were trying to protect you from danger, but they're not longer needed. There's no danger now. And also you understand that whoever doesn't like who you are and what you do, whoever doesn't understand your gifts, your mission, your journey, they can just walk the other way. It's okay. It is not needed any longer because you are ready to surpass the level where you are. Hecate puts her forehead, touching my forehead. While she does this, there's like energy passing through her third eye to my third eye, and I see a lot of images moving very, very fast. The first one I saw was like a snake, but I couldn't catch the rest because it's so fast. But I feel the energy in my head. Ooh. Okay, I see. I think what she's doing is the fears, they have an image attached to them. For example, the snakes. Yes, I don't like snakes. They're a little scary, yes. So she removes these fears by absorbing it or bringing it. No, actually, I don't think she's absorbing it. I think she's bringing up the fear bringing it up to the surface of my consciousness. Okay, she's done with her third eye, next to my third eye. Do you have a message for me? Don't be afraid of the dark, because in this darkness you will find the way. In this darkness you find the light, because it will start shining through you. Don't be afraid of the dark. You don't have to see where you are going. You have to feel with your heart. The gods and goddesses are sending energy to the fire, and the fire is getting bigger and bigger. And it has kind of like golden light coming out of the ends of the flames, like sparks of light, golden light. Even though the flames are purplish, bluish type of color. Violet flame, okay? Hecate says, I will walk you through it. So she holds one of my hands and we walk inside the flame together. It's so interesting. The light in my house just turned off in my room. And now everything is dark inside my... It's so weird. Like... I could see the light with my eyes closed from the room before. And now it's gone. I am inside the flame with Hecate. It doesn't feel hot. There is a energy going around my body, kind of like in a spiral, dancing up and up in this spiral motion. Hecate says, release. Release everything with your breath. With a fire breath, like a dragon. One more time. The fire is changing a little bit now. The flames are moving slower, like in slow motion. And from the bottom of the flames, there's a different color starting to go up through the flames. It's a golden color. The flames are turning golden from the bottom, going up. All the way up to the top of the flames. And now everything is golden. Once everything is golden, there's like a flash of white light, kind of like oh, yep. I think that is the release of that energy or transmutation. Sekhmet comes inside the flames. She gives me a hug. She looks at me in the eyes with her panther, half human face. Her eyes are very green. She says she's so glad I did that. She's so glad I trusted them to take over this energy. She's so proud of me and everyone that is ready to become their true higher self. You don't understand how powerful you can be once you realize how powerful you are. What is that? I got all messed up listening to that. Once you know your power, just your intention is a spell. Just your word, it's magical. So, she's saying, practice right now. Okay, what can I practice? What is it that you want? Well, I want so many things, I don't even know where to start. I want the healing of my kids. She says, all that sorrow that you feel right now, transmute it in the flames. Give it to me and to Hecate. There's a tear coming out of my left eye in the vision and in real life. And the tear drops on the ground. And out of the tears, there's a light that kind of like comes out of nowhere. And it's like sizzling in the fire. They're transmuting the tears full of the sorrow and taking it away. We're still inside the fire, Sekhmet, Hecate, and me. Sekhmet puts one hand on my heart chakra, and Hecate goes behind me and puts another one in the middle of my back. There is a light coming from Hecate's hand, passing through my body into Sekhmet's hand. It is absorbing the pain in the heart chakra. They remove their hands, and in their hands now they have a ball of light with my energy, I guess, with my sadness that I don't feel anymore all of a sudden. They throw it on the ground to be transmuted, and the flames turn purple again. I feel like I am floating now. Oh my goodness. Is there anything I need to do to remove all those fears that I mentioned before? Or is it all done? Anubis comes inside the flame. Okay. Anubis wants me to put my hands and the bottom on the floor, I guess, where the flames start. We both put our hands on the floor. He says to me with a very deep voice, you don't have to be any longer afraid of failure, of being persecuted by others, of your immense power. You don't have to be afraid to shine any longer. Or to even make a mistake. Because you and each of you light workers are divine perfection, just the way you are. There's no need to be afraid. You have many, many light beings watching over you. All you need to do is trust. Trust us. Trust that we are here. Trust that we will take care of you. Trust that everything that happens has to happen for a reason. You are never alone. We have told Noelia many times, that if she only knew what we see when we look at you or at her, it will be blowing her mind. The trick here is for you to see it too. And that is not with the ego. Don't worry about that. It is about knowing you are a sovereign being of light, capable of magical things, capable of anything. That your word is your primordial gift. Thoth told me that once before too. Indeed he did. Anubis said, your word is your primordial gift. Your voice is encoded with light codes. Codes from the stars. Codes that changes the vibration and the frequency of things around you. Codes that can awaken your body, your mind, your spirit. Codes that make things happen, like manifesting. So if you take something from this conversation today, we want you to realize what we just said about your voice. Your word is your primordial gift. He's saying that is also writing in the emerald tablets. It is ancient wisdom for you because you are ready to shine. And as you continue to believe and see and learn and remember and release, new things, new layers, new gifts will come to the surface. In a short amount of time, you will not recognize yourself of how much you have figured out. Changes are happening faster than ever before. We want to leave you with something to think about. Well, now I am curious of what is that? How many lifetimes do you want to go by before you realize this power that you have, or who you are? Would you like to try again? Or are you ready now to see that truth and be done with playing small? I am ready. Oh yeah, I am ready. I tell Anubis thank you. He leaves. After he gives me a hug, he leaves the violet flames where we are. I tell Hecate thank you. See, she has like a moonstone and place it in my chest. I say thank you. She says don't forget to call me. And just one call away. Okay, thank you. And Sekhmet turned into a panther. She's walking around my body. She tells me to come down to her level, and I go down. And she's hugging me like a kitty cat will do, like cuddling next to me. And I'm touching her head because she's so beautiful. I tell her telepathically that I love her. She tells me telepathically that soon my cat will find me. How soon? Not now, right? Because I can't right now. She says, don't worry. It will be when you have your own home. Be patient. She still has to be born. Okay. She leaves the flame, and now I guess it's time for me to go outside too. Wow, before I leave, my body's getting like frozen with chills. And I asked the other gods and goddesses, is it time for me to get out? They all say yes. So I get out. Thank you for holding space for me. They say that's what family do for you. We all love you, and we're all here to support you in every way and form we can. Isis asked me how I feel. Do you have any fears, any doubts, any worries? I check with my body and my mind. I can't find any right now. I ask her, will it stay this way? Most of the time, yes. We have been removing the core of those fears. They might resurface sometime, but they will not be able to attach as the root is removed. Now they have nothing to hold on. Wonderful. They want to put some energy in my body, some healing energy, to go where those fears were setting, to close up that hole of space or whatever that they were taking in my body. They're sending green energy. It looks kind of like green swirly energy coming from their hands, kind of like a mist looking, kind of like in a spell in a cartoon. It's going and opening my mouth and going through my mouth and going inside my body. My body glows in green color now, pulsating energy like boom, 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 boom. And then stops doing that, and it's back inside my body. Now it doesn't look like I'm green anymore. I feel it's absorbed on the right places. Thank you. Thank you. That was beautiful. I love you all. You guys are so wonderful. And I thank you for helping so many people, including me. So many people that gets help by listening to your work here with me. I know the energy is encoded, like you said, in the vibration of my voice. And in the recording, somehow, you are so powerful. They're saying, indeed, and so are you. All of you.